All right, back with another episode of the Other Comic Book Show. We have settled on a name, the Other Comic Book Show. I think so. That works. What's going on, guys?
The McRib is back.
Huh?
The McRib is back. That's the most exciting news of the week. The McRib is back, baby.
I guess.
For a limited time.
For a limited time.
Yes.
Were you guys watching football today?
Yeah, of course. Watch football every Sunday.
All I know is I don't know who's my most hated team. Is it Dallas, Miami, or New England? That Cowboys game was just embarrassing.
I'm required to hate the Cowboys in my household.
That makes sense.
Of course you are.
My father-in-law grew up in D.C. I live close to D.C. I've lived near D.C. for 20 plus years.
So I wanted to say before we get too far in, I ended up in a weird kind of comic book discussion on Twitter a few days ago.
Oh, God. Why?
And these guys were talking about not having like a legitimate comic book show to that they could trust anymore. And I was like, hey, I do a show on Sunday with a couple of guys, channel called Kingdom of Nerds, come down, check us out. So we may have some new people in chat today.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So I do push our show, regardless of whether people think I do or not. But
I don't know what you do when you're not on camera.
I don't push my own show, so
I don't expect you to, Joe. I don't expect you to. You do enough promotion.
People find it, they'll find it. They won't, they won't.
I think that was my whole idea of doing my own channel. I wanted something where people can come and just hang out and don't feel that we're pushing our opinions on them. And
I'm going to push my opinions. You don't have to like them or listen to them. I'll push my opinions.
He has a point, I might give.
I'm fine being opinionated, but
it's one thing to be opinionated, but it's another to be overly negative about everything that comes out about the comic book community.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's good and bad. It is a very, very large, extremely diverse community.
Yeah. There's reasons to be critical, but there's also reasons to just let it go. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? And yes, I know Fantastic Four finishes filming this week. Yay! Looking forward to that movie. But yeah, just it is what it is, guys.
Hey, Terry Floyd.
What's up, Terry?
Hey, Tevya. Welcome.
Tevya.
And Mwamba.
Mwamba.
Ed LeBeau, rock out.
Ed, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Comics retired, so definitely the cow trash. Listen, the Cowboys might as well be wearing 6-inch heels at this point.
Ooh, ouch.
Whoa, what?
Razor strike.
Hey, strike. Man, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Cliff? How you doing, buddy?
Let it go. Fantastico Cuatro.
Look, I have had no faith in the Cowboys since the 90s, okay? And even back then, that was stretching it.
Listen, growing up in my house, my father was you either like New York teams or you get out of my house. So Jets, Giants, Mets, Yankees, Nets, Knicks, Knicks, and Buffalo. Anything else was
Nets never get any love.
It was not acceptable.
It's fine for the Jets to be in Jersey, but the Nets bridge too far.
We had
my father was a huge Mets fan. It was insane.
We had season tickets to the Rangers games, Texas Rangers games down there in Fort Worth. And we also had my grandmother had season tickets to the Dallas Stars. My grandmother, British woman.
Dallas Stars.
She had a huge love for hockey. Okay. And I had to take this woman who couldn't drive anymore to these hockey games. And I love hockey, but the main thing I love hockey for is not for the game. It's for watching these guys beat the hell out of each other. So
isn't that the only reason to go to hockey games?
I was at the Stanley Cup Finals games when the Penguins beat the Minnesota North Stars before they made their way to Dallas.
And yeah, Mwamba, I heard Gladiator 2. I've heard mixed reviews on Gladiator 2, but hey, you know what? I love sword and sandals stuff. I was a huge fan of
epic movies are fun. Epic movies are fun.
And people have questioned because there's no spoilers or anything, but there's a scene that they do something pretty wild with a Coliseum in that movie, and people were questioning, oh, did they ever do that? And I've actually had to go on to movie reviewers' channels that have questioned.
You're talking about the little fishies?
Yeah. That have questioned
I've seen
that
a lot of people
scene.
complain about fishies.
And I've already I've dropped like actual historical fucking videos
the Coliseum.
from YouTube.
They used to flood the Coliseum.
They used to flood the Coliseum. They actually did it. People were like, oh, they've never flooded the Coliseum. Yeah, they did it, man. Look, I've been to Rome.
And who cares? It's a fucking movie.
Well, I've been to
no one ever said Gladiator was historically accurate.
Well, it floats near historical accuracy.
It's historically adjacent.
Yeah. The two emperors in this one, Gaeta and Caracalla, were They were co-emperors at the same time, so it is true.
Look at this guy.
Hey, Max,
it's this fucking guy.
Wake up, buddy.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Max?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Max is in a tunnel.
No, here.
Oh, well,
I just came home from turkey dinner.
Yay!
I'm enjoying the new angle. I'm enjoying the new camera angle. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, my sexy angle.
You did the Thanksgiving early?
You need light.
Yeah, because my dad's dialysis schedule, and then my mother's sick, so she's got lupus and stuff, so she can't have a lot of people over. So the grandkids always get her sick. So it's just me and my wife and my parents. And then we got the Costco 40. It was a great deal, $40 for turkey stuffing, mashed potato, green beans.
Oh yeah, I saw that
gravy. Yeah, and that's what we did. And then we were gonna maybe try like Tuesday or Wednesday because of this, when he gets his dialysis and stuff. I'm like, she just decided let's do it Sunday.
Max, I know about that lupus thing. I've suffered from it for years, so
I'm sorry.
I get how it is, man. I had a flare up a couple of days ago. I ended up in bed for most of a couple of days. But yeah, it's not fun.
All right, let's I want to, if you know the title of the stream, I want to thank everyone that supports the channel.
You're welcome.
Thanks to everyone that's helped me get this channel up and going. Everyone at Renovision, Max, even Taladia, Thade. The main person that told me to start my own channel that I could do it, Brian, Master of None. He's currently taking a break.
He's YouTube. Told you to start and he quit.
we all need a little hiatus every now and then.
Yeah.
Hey, look, guys. To be truthful, Brian was tired, guys. I mean,
I was going to take a break from YouTube for like a month or two, but Max talked me out of it.
I demanded he stay. That's how I got him to stay. I said, I will read comics. If you stay. That's actually, and I kind of did it halfway.
Max,
so I decided, since it's Thanksgiving week and we're all thankful to be alive and thankful for the community, and thank you for all the positive stuff that goes on here, and thank you to Mama Bear for being the first and #1 supporter of the channel, from the chat to the show. Without Mama Bear, there will be no show on Mondays. So, with that said, I decided to do some giveaways today.
Woohoo!
Free stuff. So, just type in the chat #thanks. And there will be 4 books given away. Oh, what is that? Is that a Keen Spot sticker?
Oh my!
I don't know.
That might be a Keen Spot sticker.
Something I don't know. Could be monstery.
Means. Very monstery.
Is it that Mark Dude's comics?
It might be a monster. It might be a monster too in the book. Just say it.
It's a monster.
Monsters, some monsters.
It's a monster, yo.
Come on, Callie.
So Max basically lied to keep you on YouTube. I agree.
I read it somewhat. It was the first one was very, very hard to read on my device I was using.
Let us think.
And then the Avengers one I love the Avengers one, and then I didn't get to the third one because my mother was ranting about family members and stuff.
Later.
Just like a good old Thanksgiving day, ranting about parts of the family that she makes her upset.
One of those books I couldn't even get through.
Thanksgiving's for.
I hate to admit it, I did not actually get to the books this week. Unfortunately,
what, you pulled a Max?
He asked me all week for the books, but then get to the books. Get out of here.
Well, I wasn't feeling good on Friday.
All right, you get a pass.
And today, of course, I got busy.
You don't have to dock your pay.
Okay.
We get paid?
This was not my favorite week of book selections. Let me just tell you.
No, it really wasn't, actually.
Thanks a lot.
I did read the monster one, though. The one that you sent me that was outside of what we were reading for the show. I did read the monster one. That one was good. I liked that one. And thank you for sending me that, because now I've got it. But, yeah, I just... before I do the show on Sundays, I do a Discord role-playing game with a group of kids, and we went extra long today. I actually just got off about 15 minutes ago.
Hashtag don't play with kids.
I know. I was
When
gonna do a weird joke that says that sounds some way, and then you said kids, and I was like, oh, whoa! Now I'm not gonna say the joke.
Okay, guys, they're in their 20s. They're kids.
You said you said Discord role playing party, and I was like, I was gonna say, sounds kinky, and then you added kids, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm glad I didn't say that.
I'm picturing you at Chuck E. Cheese playing with kids right now.
Hey, shush, guys. They're in their 20s, but they're kids to me because I'm nearly 50. Okay, so
you're nearly 50.
Yeah, I'm 40. I just turned 49.
YouTubing is a youth game. What are you doing still YouTubing?
What are you talking about, man?
Me and
Brucifer.
Interesting thing, Max. Me and Brucifer have the same birthday.
Same birthday, year, same day,
same year. Same month. We have the same birthday.
Don't ask. All right, it's time for
we're gonna have a Schwarzenegger Danny DeVito moment somewhere here.
No,
well, you know,
I am the better looking one.
He's the tall, good looking one. I'm the short. I'm the vertically challenged Danny DeVito. I mean, yeah, you know,
yeah, it works.
So what you're saying is Brucifer is the what's it called?
Careful now.
No.
Can't say that word on YouTube.
No. He's the Mr. Freeze actor from the group, and you're the Penguin.
I'm the how can I put it? The smoldering, sexy YouTuber among the whole group. Yes.
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
Oh. Hey, Brogu, welcome. Did I say hi to Phil? Hey, Phil. So let's get to some pickups. I randomly saw these online, and I had to get them. These are all Whitman. I didn't even know they made Whitmans of these. The amalgam book. They're all Whitman.
Ooh, that's cool.
I did not know they had amalgams. Did not know they had Whitmans for amalgam.
Oh, dude, what's cool is Chris was helping his brother clean out one of the apartments that I might be moving into here soon, and they found a bunch of old comics. And one of the comics they found was one of those. They found 2 copies of Assassins #1. That one right there. They found 2 copies, but it's not them. It's not the Whitman ones you've got there. It's the actual Assassins, the actual books from when they were produced.
So I got
take them to a comic store and get enough to get a nice warm cup of coffee.
Right?
I got
I actually like those amalgam stories.
DCU variant 9/8.
Nice.
Is that a mermaid?
What? Yes,
that is Lori Lamar's. That is Lori Lamar's. Yes.
It's supposed to be like a tabloid cover.
Yeah. So Superman once had a girlfriend that was a mermaid. Her name was Lori Lamar's, following the double L names for the females in Superman's life.
Speaking of tabloids, I miss Batboy.
Batboy. I know, right? It's been what, like 10 years since the last time we saw Batboy on a cover?
Catwoman number 9, little leg
Wow.
action.
Is that a
lot
key
of
or
leg
no?
action.
Is that a key or no? Because I remember that costume. That was her costume in the 90s, wasn't it?
I don't remember. 90s were a fuzzy, blurry time for me.
I was in college, but I still read a lot of comics. But it's also fuzzy for me too.
Batman 518.
Oh, Black Mask. That's nice.
Yep.
Ooh.
I literally bought that off of eBay and sent it directly to get graded.
You know, the amount you spend on graded books.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
No, I'm saying like the amount you spend on graded books. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's $20 to get each book graded. So
yeah, but then you also have to pay. You also have to pay a membership.
Well, the membership is $200 a year, and they give you $150 back in credit, so you literally like $50. Plus, you get 20% off every grading. If I didn't have 20% off, I would be paying $25 per book.
Is that the first spoiler?
I love this spoiler.
Jim Ballin could Terry Floyd. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the first. That's the first spoiler, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
Not her first appearance, but it's Stephanie
Is it
Brown.
It's Stephanie Brown. Okay.
Shadow of the Bat 54, 9/8, DCU.
Ooh.
I love that cover.
Ooh, it's a great cover. Little Grant.
Have you been keeping track of how many DCUs you still need to get slabbed within the run?
Slabbed or
slabbed? Not complete of all the DCUs, but how many you have slabbed? Because you have a significant number of them slabbed.
I have about 145 slabbed.
How many?
With
how
another
many
30 at CGC right now.
How many DCUs are there? And is there a list of
548, I believe.
And is there a list
as of today?
Yes,
there could be more tomorrow.
There could be more tomorrow. Batman Annual 20 from 1996.
Oh, I know that storyline. That was a good one.
To the future storyline. Robin number 32.
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. The only Robin.
No. Not the only Robin.
I like Tim Drake better than Damian.
I'm not talking about Damian. No, fuck Damian. I'm talking about Jason.
Nah,
right?
That's a cover that I need.
I love this cover.
I love that cover. That's
the comic.
Amazing cover.
That's the comic that I need for Jared. I can send it to Jared and say, "Look, hey Jared, this is what they did in the comic."
Do I have all the DCUs now? No.
It's a never-ending.
I'm missing one of the ones I'm missing is the Aquaman number 2, and that the last time it was up, it sold for like $900, which is insane. Man of Steel 48, Aquaman versus Superman.
Isn't that from the 90s?
Yeah,
that's all from the 90s.
That's all from most of the DCUs are all from the 90s.
He has to get them because he doesn't remember the 90s. That's what he said. It's
Legionnaires 22. And Catwoman number 7. 7. 9/8 DCU.
Oh, that's a nice the Crusade Night Quest. That was a cool book. That series was cool. That whole Night Quest thing was.
You got anything?
Nightfall, Night Quest, all of that was cool.
Yeah, just little stuff I had from Friday. Some little foil monsters.
Little monsters. Little foil shiny monsters.
Keen Spot exclusive.
How you get yours before me?
I've had mine for days because I ordered things.
Why is it
in
still
advance.
like in Illinois somewhere?
Heat Seeker.
Nice.
Lyrics.
Oh, that Dark Veil book is
nice.
Little Sonny Mattis. I did pick up some of the Pinotion run of Conan and Red Sonja just to fill out some of my Pinotion covers.
What was that Dark Veil, was it?
Dark Veil.
Before the Conans. Is it Dark Veil?
Yeah, I got a couple more to show. Dark Veils. Hello, Marca. A little Momoko.
Little
Ooh,
Momoko.
I like that.
A little more Dark Veil.
Oh my God. Joe, can I have that one? Oh wait,
Dark Veil.
no, the other one. I want them
I don't
both.
think you're ready for those, man.
What was the other one? Show the other one.
I am ready.
Like that
Yes,
one?
I am ready for that.
Booba.
That is amazing cover, Joe.
Those are all the things that I can show.
What I love about it is the killers and the,
Did you pick up any
I mean-
VHS or tapes this weekend, Max?
No, I'm in
Oh.
recovery. I'm trying to pay down debt. I have no. This is your show and tell me. Actually, I did get this. I already had one. And my free couch I got that everyone was like, make sure it doesn't have bed bugs, including you, my wife. And it doesn't. It's a very comfortable couch, right? When you were streaming down here, it was comfortable.
Hey.
So I got a second one of these, and I found out that these fleece comic, like these fleece pop culture covers are perfect for each side of the couch. So I might get a few of them and I'll change them out. But yeah, that's my pickup. And a dog.
Let's do a giveaway before we get into the show. First book up will be a copy of DC All In. First appearance of Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman.
Wow.
All right, let's roll. Make sure you're in the giveaway. Not too dated.
No, I'm going in just in
saw
case
you.
there's not enough.
Yeah.
I always give it away. You know that. You know
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just packing the people in.
All right, first one up. Winner is anybody but Anthony Beltray.
He's not even here.
I know. Jeffrey Sato.
Way to go, Jeffrey. Are you here?
Jeffrey, are you here? Hey, Nerdy Geeks, welcome.
What's up, Nerdy Geeks?
Sato, are you here, Sato?
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
5.
There he is.
There he is. All right.
Jeffrey. Hit me up on Instagram. What is my Instagram these days? Oh, you can hit me up on Gmail.
It didn't work.
Gmail. Or you can hit me up on
Instagram
somewheres. Geez, I used to have this stuff laid out. I haven't done a giveaway in so long. Oh, here we go.
Congrats, Jeffrey. I wasn't trying to take it. I was just trying to
There we go.
preserve your
Instagram,
comment.
Kingdom of Nerds _ on Instagram. All right. And I'll give you a preview of the next giveaway, which is probably going to be after the hot covers or a little later. But it will be a G.I. Joe #1.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, Nakayama.
Little
That's a hot smoke.
Nakayama. It's an incentive.
It's a hot
So
smoke.
that will be the next giveaway coming up. Make sure you have #thanks in the chat to be entered. All right. Let's get this show started. No, there we go. Let's get the. That's what happens when you're unprepared. Did it do it? What the hell?
Prepared.
Yeah, it did it.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Maybe go to 15 to account for lag. You're right. You're right. #pickle tickle.
What giveaway is that?
I don't know, but all I know, Dom is involved. So if you're just getting here, please type in #thanks in the chat. This show is gonna go harder than Dom at a pickle party. Damn it!
Wow, that's pretty hard.
What's with the pickles, man? I don't get it.
You got some catching
When we
up
went
do.
to Baltimore Comic-Con, I think the first or second day we didn't see Dom, and that's because he was at a pickle festival.
Yeah, there's a pickle festival in Baltimore at the same time.
So I started saying,
You have them in Pittsburgh too.
It was at a pickle park. So he's
Pickle.
Dom Pickles,
Party.
Dom the Pickle.
Pickle party. Okay. I get it. I get it.
Pickle that,
Okay.
Pickle that Rickle.
He has a small gherkin.
But my question is, was he joking the gherkin?
I think it was a double Dutch rudder. It didn't count because they wasn't touching each other.
Oh,
What?
wow.
So
Max,
first up, this is rumor. The Authority is now being reworked to be an animated film.
Yes.
Do you think this will go over better than an actual live action debut of these characters in a show?
Maybe.
Or,
I had to be cheaper.
I honestly think that what's going to truly set the tone for this whole new DCU is going to be Superman. And if Superman doesn't do well, I don't think the rest of the projects are going to do that well.
I think Creature Commandos will be the test bed for how well. I mean, DC animation is always great anyway. I'm
going to give you
DC animation, so I'd be happy if this came out in an animated film.
I'm going to give you an exclusive speculation for your channor, Bruce. Okay, so with the success of Creature Commandos, I think that's more ready to go right now, and he wants to get as many projects ready to go before his contract's up. Get everything started. I see the Creature Commandos animation and whole team moving on to the Authority, and then the Sergeant Rock that's rumored with Daniel Craig is going to take place as a theatrical project that the Authority would have been. I don't think the Authority's just there yet. And I also feel like that might be a route that James Gunn does, is try some limited animation series first. If it does really well, move them into live action in some form.
I mean, as much as I would like to see a live action Authority film, I just don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. They would have to put for it to look and be what they want their projects to look and be like. It's going to cost a lot of money for a property that not too many people outside of comic book people are familiar with.
And I think that could set the like a little mini standard within his universe, is trying some of these new IP, at least to the general audience, as he knows about the Authority and Creature Commandos. Do the animation first before a big budget live action, which I think is a smart play.
It's a good test bed for the characters.
I think this would have to go harder than The Boys. So this project has to be rated R regardless if it's live action.
I don't know if it has to go harder. I don't know if it has to go harder than The Boys.
Well, Creature Commandos I saw some very intense violence. I heard there's some sexiness.
Yeah, but
it's not
The Boys. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone crawling up urethras in any DC projects.
We can only hope.
I mean, as far as the violence and gore level, not the sexual stuff that goes on in The Boys. Because
you don't
season
want
2 that had the
you don't want the
room
octopus
full
sex?
of jizz.
Yes.
You don't want the octopus sex?
No.
I'm not saying I don't want those things. I'm just saying.
Really?
DC isn't going to give you those things. So
I didn't know.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely needs to be R-rated, but they're fine doing R-rated animation. It's nothing that.
Yeah.
It's not like
they've often done R-rated animation. So.
That happens, Terry. I get that. I have to do the same mistake with Daniel Craig. Yeah.
The Bond series really aged Daniel Craig a lot.
Why are we seeing Daniel Craig in our backyards? What's happened?
Oh, you didn't notice that he's up for the role of Sergeant Rock in the DCU.
But why is he in our backyards? I don't get it.
He's an old stump.
Oh, okay. All
right, Daniel Craig.
We already know there's going to be peeing on people, and I'm perfectly fine with that, as long as both parties are consenting adults.
Oh God, Mama Bear.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, look. I like to think that's what it's all about. Anyway.
Wait, what?
You guys.
Yeah,
We're not letting up tonight. I'm
Do
just
you have
saying.
anything to say about this, Taladia?
No, you asked him about the okay, that's
Not that.
okay. I
Well,
thought
that's
you meant
all
about the
about-
joke.
Max,
I was like,
Max,
you're
Max.
gonna ask Talati about that? No, don't.
Max, calm down.
Calm down, Max. It's only it's a PG show.
No, it is not. You do not know where
Anyway.
you're at. This is not a PG show.
This is nowhere near a PG show. Let me tell you. Sergeant
I'm
Rock is the
joking.
tragedy of two gay infantrymen who are forced to heteronormative domesticity in order to keep their love for song and dance alive in World War II European theater and GI Robot.
I'm
What
fine with
the
that as long as I
hell,
get GI
DeGrasse?
Robot.
I am there for that.
What the hell, DeGrasse?
Hey, don't forget Daniel Craig. He likes to sing. He does like
He
to sing.
does.
Yeah, he
If
likes
you've
to
seen
sing
his
and
older
dance. So
prior to layer cake stuff.
He just doesn't like to be
fine.
James Bond, the thing that made his career and made him the most money. That it really depresses him. But doing all this other stuff
That
for
James
little
Bond
money.
run was exhausting.
Knives Out and stuff like that. But in regards to The Authority, though, I think it being an animation film, I think it's the best option for it. It doesn't need to be live action. You get more out of it being animation than you would with a live action. You can get away with a lot of things with animation too.
Oh, Gun can't survive a bunch of flops either. And even if the movie is good, if the budget is significant and it doesn't show at theaters, then you get the bad press. You throw out an animated movie, nobody gives a shit. If you throw out an animated film, nobody's going to talk about the budget or whatever. It's just like, hey, here's an animated film.
Yeah.
All right, next up. A new rumor is claiming that Mike Flanagan's Clayface movie is now moving forward at DC Studios and is expected to begin shooting next spring.
Source? Who's the source on this?
Source. We don't need
It's a
source.
sauce on that. The McRib is back. Speaking of sauce.
Can I be honest? I love new movie talk viewers.
So you're not
and
honest all
panelists,
the time?
but why do we need to say like what is the source going to blow your mind? Like, oh, now I believe it. No, it's just a rumor. No offense to Ladia, but everyone does this. Everyone does it. Well, where's this? He said it's a rumor. We're covered. I
don't see a lot of these projects.
Daniel RPK is the source, though. I don't think that I've never really. I don't hate Clayface. He's been my least favorite villain in Batman, even in the animated.
I don't need a Clayface movie.
No,
I don't want to be that guy that says who asked for this.
If Clayface makes it longer before I can get Swamp Thing, eat a bag of.
I'd rather see. I'd rather see a Two-Face movie.
Swamp.
I'd rather see a Mr. Freeze movie. Anything else?
I want Swamp Thing. I
think
want the dark side of DCU.
I think the next, if they're going to continue the Reeves villainverse or whatever we're calling it, I think it makes the most sense to do a Two-Face, his fall from grace in the Reeves universe. I think that makes the most sense since he's already appeared.
I love the way Reeves is doing it. You give me a movie, give me a really well put together show that continues that universe, and give me another movie that flows right from that show. That's fine. That's working well. Go with that.
Let me say this. I was not fond of the Batman. I know, gasp. But watching the Penguin has given me a new love for that show. For that movie.
The Batman was too long of a movie. It felt like it should have ended 45 minutes before it did.
And I think,
I was still happy with it. It's a Batman movie. I'm sorry, I'm a homer. Give me a Batman movie, I'm gonna probably go watch it, and for the most part, like it as long as the suit.
And Terry Floyd, Lizzo can be in any movie she wants.
No,
thank you very much.
No, she is looking good. I'll give her that.
She looks great.
Wait, this is Lizzo?
That's Lizzo.
What?
No. That's Lizzo.
We know for sure.
I guess the Lizzo body shaming jokes can go away now.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm not body shaming, but she looking good.
She looks great. She looked great before. She's always a very attractive woman.
Yeah. I've never body shame anybody, to be honest with you, even if I
No,
don't
me
like
either.
them,
I'm
but
just that's a big change.
that is a massive change for Lizzo, though, and I'm here for it.
The Batman Epic Crime Saga.
She's slimmed down to 25 Ariana Grandes.
I got hollandaise, bechamel, tomato. What kind of sauce? My God, I said sauce.
The
What happened?
sauce.
The sauce.
What are we talking about the sauce for,
Is
man?
it
What's
sauce
going
or the
on,
gravy?
The gravy, yeah. We got to get the gravy, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, the Grosky. She's always look good. I agree. I like cake. Everybody needs a little Dutch chocolate in their diet.
I like a little cake. That wasn't a little cake before.
Carmen and Django.
Just
That was
annoyed though.
That was
Oh
a whole
my God,
cake. That was a whole cake.
If they bring her back as a Jedi in the Rey movies, Dom head will explode.
But the thing is, she wasn't a good actress. That's my main issue, not the way she looks or anything. Her and Jack Black were so cringe in that episode.
I think it was the writing, maybe.
No, it was delivery.
No,
they're not. She's not an actual actress. She's a natural singer.
You blame that on the director.
No,
and the writing. You don't blame the actors here.
Yeah, you can blame Max.
Equal blame.
See, Zeke agreed. Cancel Max. Absolutely need Dutch chocolate.
I'm still gonna tell everybody watch the franchise on Max. It's a great fucking show and it is hilarious. It is a fun thing that pokes fun at the making of superhero movies behind the scenes, and it is very well executed.
Sure. Have to give it a shot. Please don't put Robin in the Batman Epic Crimes up. I don't think what I think they're going with. I was thinking about this. I think me and Max talked about this. Is that the Reeves universe is going to be his origin story, and then when Batman finally makes it into the DCU, I think he will just transfer over once that third Reeves film ends. Because I'm still under the belief that when Batman debuts in Brave and the Bold, it will be Dick Grayson and not Bruce Wayne. I'm calling it now. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah, I agree with you. 110% on that.
Max, what do you think?
I think you're onto something. I think that could easily happen. Yeah, that would make it easier.
Yeah. Robin is the name of my favorite crowbar. Ah, Jason Todd didn't deserve that. Did not deserve that.
You know, I actually voted for that. Voted on that little get rid of Jason Todd thing. Back in the day when you could phone vote on that.
Yeah. I think a lot of people did.
I participated. Do you know how close the actual win-loss ratio on that was?
You know, Jason Todd was a love-hate character. A lot of people hated him. A lot of people loved him. There was no in-between with Jason Todd.
What I'd like to find, though, is one of the books where one of the ones where they show him surviving.
Oh, the Robin Lives.
Yeah, the Robin Lives.
You can find it on the site that we read our books on.
Yeah.
Anthony Cheeseman. Would anyone want a Batman that isn't Bruce Wayne? I don't think people care. As long as it's Batman in the title, people will show up.
I think lots of people want a little more dick as Batman.
A little more dick as Batman.
Oh my God, that was the bad.
I was gonna say that joke earlier.
No,
you should have said everybody needs a little dick in their lives.
No, when you're saying I think she's gonna be Dick instead of Bruce. I was like, of course. Joke.
Everybody wants a little dick in their lives.
Yeah, everyone wants a little dick in their lives. Of course.
What do you think, Joe?
It's time for Dick and Batman.
I want Bruce Wayne as Batman. I don't want anyone else as Batman.
I apologize. I'm trying too much new material here. I apologize. Sorry, Bruce.
So you mean to say you like long dicks?
For movies, don't go outside of your wheelhouse unnecessarily. If you're gonna give me Dick Grayson, I want to see him as Robin, or I want to see him as Nightwing. End of story. I don't want to see him as Batman. Nobody wants to see him as Batman.
No, he'll be Batman. That's my take on that.
I would like without the joking, my horrible cringe jokes. I'd like to see a different Batman on screen. So I too.
If you're gonna give me a different Batman on screen, it damn well better be Batman Beyond.
Okay.
Dick.
All right, moving on. Tony Gilroy says he received no notes from Lucasfilm for Andor Season 2, contrary to Max's belief that Kathleen Kennedy has her hand in everything. The critical appreciation of the show
was the
really
opposite of what I say.
If not essential in helping Disney choke down the price of what this is. This show is very pricey, but at the same time, it needs to be that pricey to be this good. I know some people didn't like the first season of Andor. I don't care. I enjoyed it. And go suck on the lightsaber.
Because you at least had a lot of real sets and not dumb green screen shit. I mean, you felt the scale of it on the show.
Yeah.
So. I would say that's the opposite of what I say about Kathy. She doesn't put her hands on. She doesn't put enough hands on anything, and then everything falls through and doesn't happen. She just announces things. That's what she has her hands on. Announcements with no follow through.
There's no proof that she announces anything.
I'm not debating this with you again. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe.
Yeah, they've announced. I mean, remember all the movies that were supposed to come out, Patty Jenkins project and all that other shit. That was her coming out there and pushing that shit, and it all died.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying she's never taken L's for things, but you can't blame her for the fan reception on a lot of the projects. You can't. You never know what's going to hit and what's not going to hit when it comes to Star Wars.
What's her title again? What's her title?
She's president of Lucasfilms.
Yeah. So yeah, you can blame her.
No, you blame Gilroy. You blame. Who else is there?
No.
Ahsoka guy.
Blame starts at the top, then goes down. Blame starts at the top, and works its way down. That's why you make the big bucks, to make the big decisions.
No, that's why you have people under you where you could throw them under the bus.
I don't think she has that much say over a lot of the creative stuff. I don't think she's like pushing stuff.
No,
creative, but she does have the ability to see it all and go, "Oh, this is fucking stupid. Maybe we shouldn't do this."
I think that's why a lot of projects have fallen through, because they were stupid, and she's saved the audience from seeing it.
I don't think Rogue Squadron is still on. I mean, unless the stink of Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 84 is worn off. I don't know if Rogue Squadron is still on.
I think it is. I think we covered this last week, Max, with Rogue Squadron, that it was still on. I don't remember.
There was some positive news that they were going to rework it with her again, but then nothing's happened from that since too. So it's like,
yeah,
that's typical like Kathy and Lucasfilm. No, it was like like 3, 4, 5 months ago.
Like I said, I don't blame Kennedy for everything. I don't feel she's sticking her thumb in every project or anything like that, and that type of failure. But she is the president of Lucasfilm. So all successes and failures should fall at her feet.
I agree.
That's what a head of an organization does.
So
she's supposed to take the hits for everybody else.
Yep.
So them naming what was
But now
Filoni,
I will say
Filoni's title he just got. They gave him a title 6 months ago. What was his title?
He's actually had that longer than 6 months ago. They actually gave that title to Filoni back before the strikes last year, but they didn't make it official until recently. But he's already had the title since before the strikes.
So he's basically in charge of everything Star Wars, greenlighting.
He's the James Gunn for Lucasfilm.
He's the creative.
He's the
creative director.
She's the money person. He's the creative director.
Mhm.
And look,
But again,
even
she has
though
final say.
even though I just said what I said, I still don't blame Kathleen Kennedy like everybody else does for everything. I mean, does she have a problem? Sure, but I'm not gonna sit here and go, it's all Kathy, blah blah blah, because you got to lay some of that at the creative's feet as well. So.
In case you didn't know, we were talking about Millie from she plays Ruby Road on the current Doctor Who. She was touched inappropriately at a con, and we were making fun that it was Sticks at a Doctor Who con that Raffi's on the run.
Oh no.
Yeah. He is the chief creative officer and executive vice president, a complete unknown, better than Walk the Line.
Really? Well, that's good to know. I am a huge Dylan fan, so I'm excited about that.
All right. Let's move on from Star Wars. All right.
Yeah, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so that's what
sorry, ignore the bottom. Oops, sorry. Ignore the bottom. This is what was selling last week. We had Ultimate Spider-Man 11, TMT Naruto number 1, Wolverine 3, Wonder Woman 15, Exceptional X-Men. Who's still reading that? Number 3.
I have no clue.
Batman and Robin Year 1, number 2, Storm 2, Fist of Khonshu number 2, Batman Full Moon 2, and Phoenix 5. You never know what people are going to spend their money when it comes to comic books weekly.
Bruce, I'll be right back.
All right. No, I might agree with like maybe 4 or 5 of these titles being there, but I don't know. Phoenix, Exceptional.
Yeah, Exceptional. I'm just confused by.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I keep taking my camera off because I have a fly in here and it's driving me crazy. But my Doom Fly squatter will get him. All hail Doom.
Mango is sketched for Jedi Prime post Oscars. The hell is that? Sketch.
Yeah.
Sticks and run.
Sticks in.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what people buy is what people buy. I guess
Yeah.
I do find it odd that Exceptional X-Men is up there, but they.
I guess you can say it's X-Men fans are like, to a certain degree, they're like Spider-Man and Batman fans. They'll buy every title, regardless of how good or bad it is.
Yeah, but you have all the other titles going on too.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is.
yeah, it's interesting that there's not one indie title in there in the top 10. Oh, sorry, IDW, but I don't know if I really want to call that an indie title. It's Turtles.
At this point, IDW and Image aren't really indie publishers anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they can be with some of the titles, but it's a Turtle book. So.
And Naruto crossover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't get any bigger than that.
Yeah.
And let's see, what do we have here? There's going to be a Deadpool versus Spider-Man. It's called Spills Pools of Blood and Marvel crossover next year. Deadpool and his daughter are hired to take out Miles Morales, since Miles Morales is still a vampire. It starts in Deadpool 11, continues in Spider-Man 30, on Deadpool 12, and finishes in Miles Morales Spider-Man 31. So they have 2 very popular characters in a crossover. I don't know if this is their first crossover, but
he's a vampire?
Yeah, he became a vampire during the Blood Hunt run. And what's his name? T'Challa gave him a what's that metal called?
A vibranium.
Vibranium suit to keep his vampiric urges at bay.
Marvel should be ashamed of how shitty they write Miles Morales. All they ever seem to do is like, hey, are you bored of Miles Morales Spider-Man? Look, he has an outfit with a hood and shoes now.
Oh, that was the worst outfit ever.
They just give him different outfits. It's like
whoever approved that outfit should be fired.
I don't understand.
Pushed off a bridge.
Yeah, I wish they would just put better talent on writing the main title and just go with that.
I think the problem is, I think a lot of the problem is all the good writers are now at freaking DC. And they have to bring up this.
You still got Al Ewing out there.
Yeah. You still have Zeb Wells, even though people don't like Zeb Wells.
Is Zdarsky double dipping? Is he doing anything at Marvel, or is he just all on DC stuff?
So he was supposed to start a project at Marvel at some point, but he's still writing DC titles.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just always let down by how they treat what should be a big Marvel character with the Miles Morales stuff. They just nobody ever talks about Miles Morales books that much.
No, not anymore.
And that's
and I really enjoyed the last run. I thought it was pretty decent. The going to the future stuff, meeting his sister. I don't even know what happened to her.
They just give him a new outfit or a sword. Now he has the sword, and it's like, just stop changing his power sets and giving him new outfits, and just write a goddamn good story.
Yep. Haha, here we go. Next up, our comic reviews.
Oh.
First book up, we had Avengers Assemble #3, the first appearance of the new Night Stalkers.
I loved it.
If I could care less about a book, it would be this book.
Yeah, same.
I don't care about the Avengers. I really, really hate the Avenger ERS.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
I was like, what?
I liked it. It was fun.
Max
Night
is
Stalkers and the Avengers with She-Hulk and what's that other character's name? The guy that's getting his own show.
Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole Blood Hunt storyline and everything. It's just I've had just no interest in it. And that's just my personal take. If you like it, that's fantastic. It's just not doing anything for me.
I like the panel where the vampire or the Night Stalker tried to bite She-Hulk's head, and she's like, "You're still not." And it's tastes that gamma blood.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was, but he knew it was gamma blood and knew it was a Hulk. Yet he thought he could still bite it. So it's just like it's a cheap pun.
There was a lot.
What the hell is this crap?
This is Avengers #3.
This is the Night Stalkers were good guys, not this. No, never mind.
Well, in their own head, they're good guys, so they're killing the now there's so many Daywalker vampires now after Blood Hunt. They have their own communities, and there's a treaty and protections and blah blah blah. But
it's just painfully convoluted and boring, and I just don't care. I got about 3/4 of the way through this book, and I was like, I just really don't want to read this anymore.
I didn't give a shit about Blood Hunt to begin with.
You just posted a Vampire Masquerade on Discord.
She-Hulk is quite busty in this.
I do run a vampire game on Sundays.
I approve, yeah.
And I usually love this Midnight Sun shit, but for some reason, I just didn't give a damn about Blood Hunt. Nothing made me care.
You might be a vampire, and you don't.
I don't care. I don't care about any of this Avengers lineup to begin with, which doesn't help. So there's no character. I'm not really, chomping at the bit to know what Wonder Man's been up to.
I will say this. The art was good.
Yeah,
what it was.
It was well drawn. That's fine.
I loved the Serpent Society in the 90s and those 90s with Captain America, but I didn't know there was so many members of the Serpent Society still around. Holy
There's
shit.
lots
Yeah.
of them. It's annoying.
I don't know if I only picked this book because I wanted to see what the Night Stalkers team was. I saw what they were, and I will not be reading any more.
And that's good enough.
That was it for me.
Yeah,
Max enjoyed the book.
Yeah, it was better
like
than the other
I
one.
think if you enjoyed the Blood Hunt storyline and the way that went through and or following through on that, then I guess it's interesting. But
Hey, look, it's like I always say. I don't have to like it. If you like it, cool, whatever.
so there's just very
It's not
little
my
in
cup of
Marvel that piques my interest anymore. There just isn't.
Here lately, because of your show, Bruce, I have become more an indie comic reader than anything else.
There's a lot of good indie stuff out there, and DC still puts out good stuff.
With DC and Marvel, for me lately, unless it's an Elseworlds or What If, I'm just really not interested.
Like I said,
I'm loving Absolute. DC,
yeah, I like it, but and again, they're giving us something with Absolute that is interesting.
But I have found, like, if I'm reading Marvel or DC, I've been going back and rereading 90s stuff or catching up on stuff that I didn't get to read.
I mean, they do enough. They do enough Black Label little, minis and stuff like that are good. They always are putting out something that's keeping me somewhat interested. The Marvel stuff, it's just like there's nothing that's just like, hey, pick this up and read this. It's so much of it is like you have to understand what happened for the past 7 months in 47 books to know the storyline of what's going on.
Well, that didn't work very well in the 90s, and it still doesn't work worth a shit now.
Yeah. But like I said, that's my personal taste. I think once Marvel can get rid of C.B. Cebulski and they get an actual editor there, I think things would be better.
Yeah.
Get rid of C.B. Cebulski. Get rid of Tom Brevoort. Maybe actually do some shit that makes sense. That'd be great.
Uh-oh. Let me write that down. Something's coming.
Huh?
There might be a potential scoop in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Coming to Marvel MCU. Write that down. I'll look that up later.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the comic book?
Yep.
What Degrassi said?
Yeah, probably tied to the MCU.
Star that comment then. Star it.
Adding it to my comic book list.
All right. Next up, we read Shadow Cabin and #1, the Milestone Universe. Milestone is back after Brainiac invaded their universe and tried to take over.
Cool.
I like the art. It was nice to see Rocket and the new character Anasi.
If I'm gonna read a character with Anasi, it's gonna be from Neil Gaiman. It's gonna be an American Gods. Or the solo title that just came out.
Degrassi, you've got two different numbers there. Is it number 70?
It's volume 3 numbers. It's volume 3, number 71. The legacy.
But then what's
numbering.
What's the 486?
It's the legacy numbering. It's a really nice Wasp cover.
Okay.
I
think it looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. You got a new character.
The art it felt like there were some panels that they spent a lot of time on, and a lot of other panels that they didn't spend much time at all on. I found the interior art a little inconsistent. The story was like, okay.
It wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. I mean, wasn't good. It was okay.
I'm not a fan of like way too many characters being introduced enough. Granted, I know a lot of them. You know who the characters are.
Yeah.
If you've read Milestone in the past and stuff like that, but It's throwing a lot of people in a story in a first issue. I would have preferred it been a little trimmed down.
Yeah. Hey Ed, welcome. And by all don't leave day with nothing. Nothing, I say. You know, if you're a fan of the Dakotaverse and Milestone, you could read it. If you never read up Milestones or Dakotaverse book, this is not a good place to start.
No, it's definitely not a good place to start. You will not understand characters that are being introduced that exist already in the Milestone universe.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what's funny about this Avengers cover that he posted?
What?
I play a mobile game called Marvel Future Fight, and there's a mechanic in the game where they do comic cards because it adds to all of the members of your roster. And one of the cards in the game is this cover.
Oh wow. Mac, did you read
cool.
this?
No, that's the one I didn't get to. I read the other one about music.
Speaking of music, let's get to Spectrum number
much.
1.
This was so hard to read on a
Rick
phone.
Quinn, Dave Chisholm on art.
It wasn't the phone, Max. It wasn't the phone that made it hard to read.
I mean, there are
couldn't
cool
make
art.
I couldn't make it through this book. I had no
Oh,
idea
really?
what was going on.
Oh, hell.
Well,
I missed the cool one with.
I'm a big believer in when you give me a first issue of a book, keep it simple, draw me into the story, and don't give me way too much shit to read.
So it wasn't just me.
This.
Okay, thank you.
It wasn't.
I didn't read this at all, so I've got.
I'm new to this little book club, comic book club, and no one reads the stuff because it's difficult.
Sometimes
it's not that it's difficult. It's just like with a first issue, especially of an indie, where you don't know any of the characters. You don't know the universe. You don't know any of that. You need to keep it somewhat simple, tell a good story with imagery, as much as possible, and just draw somebody into the universe. You let out a little bit of information here and there. This was unfortunately a bit of a slog. It was just way too much. I was like, if I want to read a book, I'll read a book.
Yeah,
not a comic.
Well, it's like the indie from last week, String.
I like the last.
I like String though.
That's my favorite
String
thing.
was
Is the
good.
last image. I will.
Hey, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Something free the illusion with the butterfly. That's cool, but that's it.
Yeah, that butterfly page was really cool.
But it took forever just to get to that, and you're like,
it was a lot, and every single page talking
comic
about
didn't flow at all.
This band, this musician,
just looking at this panel alone, I'm glad I didn't read this.
There's
too much going on.
Maybe they'll take it somewhere else. I'm just like, I'm sorry. There's so many indies that come out every single week, brand new indies.
Yep.
You have to catch me in the first issue, and if you don't, I'm more than likely just not gonna follow up on it.
I feel the same way as Joe.
And maybe this appeals to somebody else. That's great. But for me, it was just like, you didn't reveal enough, but there was a lot to read in there. It just didn't catch me.
Yep. So this will be a no for me. I will not be going forward reading this book. Hopefully we're going to have better selections next week when it comes to reading.
God, I hope so.
This is the reason I couldn't get to the third one. I was like, what the hell?
And this wasn't even a lot of pages like some books we have read.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't overly long.
It was just.
It was dense, and by that I mean just they were trying to cram a lot of dialogue in, but I was like, no, it's just.
It hurt my cranium. Just looking at this page, it's
like I say, Tinian always does it great. Like Tinian's like first issues when he puts out a book are always perfect because it's often a lot of sparse dialogue, but you're drawn into a story, you're drawn into the characters, and you want to read more. It grabs your interest. This was just like, okay, I get it. Why am I still reading it?
Yeah.
If you liked it, good on you. Everyone's different.
Yep.
This will not be an indie choice for me this week. So, know what time it is?
Giveaway
Time.
Give it away now.
Give it away. The Nakayama G.I. Joe #1 Baroness cover. All right, and the winner for this giveaway. Let's spin that wheel. Let's go. And the winner is Phil. Are you here, Phil? 15 seconds on the clock. Let me know if you're here, Phil.
Ten, 9,
9,
8,
8,
7,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4, 3,
2.
2.
All right, Phil's not here.
Reroll.
Spin that wheel.
It was probably that last comic that did it.
The winner is
I wouldn't doubt it.
Nerdy Geek. Nerdy Geek, are you here?
Do we have a nerdy geek in the house?
There's Nerdy Geek here.
There's some nerdy geeks in the house.
All right, here we go. I am accounting for lag, so extra 5 seconds. There he is. Congrats.
Mama Bear was right
Geek.
again.
Ooh, right under the timer. You just won G.I. Joe #1. So hit me up on Instagram at Kingdom of Nerds _ and a little preview of the next book. Little for all you Souza Micah fans out there.
Yay.
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Nice.
I'm jealous.
That's
Me
a pretty
too.
cover.
Is that,
And
spot, is that spot foil or just full foil? I forget.
Damn, that's hot.
It's
It's
full
all
foil.
shiny.
There you go.
Looks
It's all
really good, though.
shiny. I like it. Shiny.
My favorite of the Absolute books so far. I enjoyed Wonder Woman. Absolute Wonder
I'm
Woman.
enjoying Absolute Superman.
Yeah, I got absolutely.
I enjoyed Absolute Superman.
Hey, E2.
Absolute Batman is the last on my list.
Thank you, Nerdy.
Absolutes.
The people who are complaining that, oh no, they all seem to be lower class than you.
No, that's me. I'm complaining about
That's
that.
Joe.
It's like they made them all poors.
Yeah.
Joe hates the poor.
No, I don't hate the poor. I just thought it was a redundant trope
like
to throw across the line for.
He
all
doesn't
three.
like the peasants.
The peasants. What are you, Dom? Absolute Wonder Woman is a good read. So
Yes,
I agree.
It is.
It's my favorite of the.
Yes, it is.
So please like the video, subscribe, and if you're not following Taladia Plays and what is it now? Movie Madness Entertainment. Please do so.
I think so.
Movies
Type
and
thanks
madness.
in the chat for a chance for the next giveaways. Still have 2 more to go.
2.
Those are great
Count 'em.
interviews.
2.
We should get Sozo on the show.
Michigan.
I don't read comics, but Absolute Batman and Wonder Woman makes me want to start.
It's a good place to
All
jump
right,
in.
let's get to the next part of the show. I have stuff for this. I have a thing for this. You're not gonna get good production like this. on Sunday.
I see what he did with the flaming hot thing. That's from Cheetos or from.
Yes, it is.
It's
Hey,
hot.
Necrod.
It's hot.
There is my my future partner in our new show that will be debuting soon. We just have to work out the times and dates, and me and Necron will be partnering up for a new show, guys. It's going to be a retro show, so if you're old and you like nostalgia, that will be the show for you.
Music? Is it music related?
It's booby time. Yes, it is booby time. All right, first book on the list at number 10. We have Action Comics 1077 from Mara variant. I love the purples in this cover, and Superman looks kick ass.
Another smart thing DC does, they'll throw a really cool artist on a bunch of ratios, then they'll drop them on A and B covers within DC, which is nice.
Mama Bear, what a cool name, the Lords of Darkness. Hell Satan. So at number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. We have Gromma's number 6, the 1 in 10 cross incentive.
My
One
favorite
more
read
book
of the
to
year.
go in this series. This is all for you skateboarders and children of the 80s.
This has been my favorite read of the year so far. It's just absolutely enjoyable.
I wanted to say, yeah, I'm starting to get into this one, Joe, after your suggestion.
It's fun. It's just a fun book. It's not too deep. It's just a fun read.
Yeah.
I like Soup, but he needs to go to the doctor for some ointment.
Leave Soups alone.
And there's only one more issue of this amazing story. So
yeah, the 1 in 10s have all done pretty well.
Yeah, they have. At number 8. We have Power Girl number 15.
Wow.
The Call All Day.
All variant.
He knows how to properly use that boob window.
I didn't even notice the boob window.
That's the first thing I
You
noticed.
missed it.
How can you not miss the boob window?
I don't know. It's there. There's some boobs.
I love the call,
Terry.
so I'm very happy.
Terry's like, boobies.
Boobies. The collar's been killing it. This
When
the last couple covers.
When he hits it, he hits it. That Werewolf by Night cover.
Yep.
It's great. This is awesome.
Who's AOA? I don't even know who that is anymore. AOA is missing in action. You know, I don't know. Is AOA and BK the same person? AOA is here, then BK goes away for weeks, then BK comes back. Now AOA is missing. I don't know. At number 7. We have Uncanny X-Men number 6, the 1 in 100 Hughes incentive. A little rogue.
That's good. Good basic Hughes cover.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not hating it, but I don't know. It doesn't look
I'm a little disappointed with the back line as opposed to an ass, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, I wouldn't pay $100 for this. I would get the trade dress if I was interested.
I like the rogue you put on the cover of the stream. Oh my god, that's the best looking rogue I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Savage Land one for Rogue Savage Land that Hughes does is nice.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, Hughes chasers are gonna be happy with Hughes cover. I love Hughes.
I could never be swamp trash from Florida. AOA. Hashtag Florida man.
All right, time for number 6.
Number 6. Number 6. We have Black Canary, best of the best, number 1.
Oof.
Nakayama
Nice.
variant.
I'm so happy with the Canary series. It
This
just makes
is a
me
great cover.
Is this Canary series good? I mean, like, have you read it?
Hasn't started yet.
It starts
Oh, it
on
hasn't?
this week.
Yep.
And Black
We will be
Canary
reviewing
just
this.
seems like a character that's so ready to be really popular if they just gave her a fair shot in live action. I'm talking like movies. Besides,
I know fishnets.
I know, yes, and Zatanna.
Yep.
The fishnet ladies from the DC.
Yes, both characters
know,
I have a great affinity for.
Wasn't Black Canary part of the Arrowverse?
Yes.
Or was it?
Yeah, I mean,
because I know White Canary was part of it, but like, wasn't Black Canary part of it?
She was also in Birds of Prey movie, but didn't get a big.
Biggest mistake they did.
And she was in the
Black
Birds of Prey
Canary.
series. She's had solo stuff. She's done a lot of appearances in Green Arrow.
Yeah,
And-
I think the biggest mistake they made with Green Arrow, Black
And they had a
Canary,
whole
is killing her
wedding
off
lead
and
up.
trying to make her evil.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
They also did a version of her of Dinah Lance in the Smallville series too.
Need the Canary
Green Arrow and Black Canary too is just. I know they had the Arrow started the Arrowverse, but I'm talking like mainstream movies. I want to see Green Arrow in James Gunn's universe.
You will.
I do as well. I like the character, and
You will.
And hopefully they
But I
don't
think
make. He won't be Batman this time.
I honestly think that there are some DC heroes that work better for a series than just a single movie. Because there's a lot of characters that have involved, like Arrow. In my opinion, Arrow would do better less a movie, more like a series. But that's just my opinion.
We already saw a series though. I want to see a movie.
True. Claudia?
Movies don't give you a lot of chance to.
So I think that I haven't read Black Canary yet, but I will be definitely checking it out in the future, for sure.
Nice.
Because
so that leads us into the top 5 covers of the week.
Top 5.
Superman number 15, the 1 in 25 Johnson incentive. I love that they made this look like a old ad from Golden Age.
They have a few. Yeah. There's a few of these coming, so it will be a nice set to have to put together.
Yeah, this would be something that I'd be collecting, cover wise.
Yeah, that classic Superman suit, aliens. And get some heat ray vision glasses, super cheap.
Do you really get them?
No.
It's an advertise. It's
I know
advertisement for flavor, bro.
But I like the idea for the 1 in 25. It's fun, and the other ones are just as good.
But I think they should make that would be easy to make those glasses like that. Obviously, they're not going to work. But cardboard with Superman and the heat, that'd be awesome.
I actually think Marco owns a pair of those glasses. He just owns them.
Yeah, it's just what he wears on day to day.
That's when he puts them on and throws money at the camera.
Marco. No.
All right. At number 4. We have Hello Darkness number 5, the Prison variant.
Oh.
Hello Darkness, my old friend.
Prison always does so well.
Every single Jenny cover on Hello Darkness has been
and
great.
It's not just a portrait shot, which I love.
And I believe the Hello Darkness 7 preview, I think it's for 7 or 9. The preview for the Jenny cover notes that it will be polybagged.
So that means it will be a little nudity. Nudity.
It's gonna be naughty.
Naughty.
You don't get a ton of naughty prison covers, so
it's a naughty prison.
She had an exclusive for Penthouse Comics this year, which was awesome.
I agree.
You don't get a ton of spicy prison covers. So.
Do you have?
I agree, Terry. Prison's covers have just been pretty middle of the road. Nothing that wowed me, but this is a lot better than what she's been doing.
Oh, I love every cover on Hello Darkness. I thought has been a lot of fun.
Something I've noticed. A lot of the ones that work for the big two kind of phone it in for their big two covers, but like when they do indies or their own like creator stuff, they give it their oomph, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
anything
observation
that Jenny
I've been
does
making.
through Boom, there's always good Jenny covers. Boom loves giving Jenny work, and she has really good stuff through Boom.
And number 3. We have Red Sonja number 16, the 1 in 15 Barron's Incentive. Oof, this is such a good cover.
Barron's don't fool around. I'll tell you that much. Between the Ghost Rider stuff that he did and some of this stuff, he's good.
He's definitely got some beast mode action going on. Jeebers.
He never lets me down.
She's taking that poor creature's eye out there. You know?
It's very few bad Barron's covers you'll
He knows how to
find.
draw feet.
Yeah. Yes.
Huh?
Yes, he does.
What?
He knows how to draw feet.
That he does. That maybe a little too well. Makes you wonder, you know, just a little bit about the guy's motivations, but you know. Because those are some perfect toes right there. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, they are.
All right. So in Silver Place,
What's that, Taladia?
So
we got Silver Place. Yeah. What's in Silver Place?
Why are we
Second
rushing?
place.
Like,
Second place. Number 2 on the list is Justice League Unlimited. Number 1.
Oh,
1 in 100, 1 in 250. Jim Lee Incentive. Shops have been charging $270 and above for this comic.
that's a really good comic cover. Not
It
gonna lie.
really is.
And there's several lower ratio variants of it, of the same cover, and
this is
different
Hush,
variations. Right? So
Yeah, that's Hush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking for the color version. But there's
Yeah, same.
is the color of the 1 in 100?
It's just a regular cardstock. It's not a variant. I mean, not an incentive.
I don't want to be regular.
There we go. I like the sketch better.
Yeah. Either way, it's Jim Lee. And
I like this better.
Jim Lee drawing Batman and Hush. People are going to chase
it. This is a precursor for Hush being the villain of Batman. The Batman. Just saying.
You think they're going to make Hush be the villain for the Batman?
I hope so. I do not need to see I don't need to see Joker again for a while. Just saying.
Oh, I'm not looking for Joker. I'm looking for like getting more of that Penguin story, man. That juicy Penguin, you know.
Well, he's going to be in it, but he's not going to be the main focus.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be more of a background villain, and maybe get more shine in the Batman Part 3.
I really want to see him become mayor because he talks to the guy in the Penguin show about how he's gonna, you know, be the power behind the throne and all that. And I just want to see, because Penguin in the comics became mayor of Gotham. I want to see him do it.
Yeah.
Give him an ultimate rise, then let him fall hard. You know. Finally, give him a situation he can't worm his way out of. Sounds good to me.
So we haven't had a Justice League comic in what, 3 years?
Yeah.
So this is the bigger, new, improved Justice League for the first time ever. This starts this week.
Let's see if someone can get their mojo back and remember how to write heroes, since they've lost their will to write heroes. We'll see. Hey, his words, not mine. His words, not mine.
Hey, leave Mark Waid alone. He's a national treasure.
His words, not mine.
You know, we're going to have the great writings of Mark Waid and the superb next level art of Dan Mora.
Now that is true. Dan Mora is
in DC.
He is as steady as the day is long in terms of quality work.
Black Mass versus Penguin. Juicy and Penguin should never be said in the same sentence.
That's fair.
And the #1 book cover for the week. Joe's gonna yell at me, but I don't care. Nah, he's not gonna yell at me. West Coast Avengers #1.
Firestar cover.
The
Wow,
one
I like
and
this.
Art German Center with Firestar.
You'll never. Firestar was one of my first crushes as a child with Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I have always loved Firestar.
She
I
is
love
exciting.
Firestar.
She is exciting.
There's 8 million covers on this West Coast Avengers one,
Yes.
by the way.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a lot of them are really good.
Oh, besides doing that, let me just show. I should show all the Justice League covers.
Show them. Show them.
Show them,
Show
show
them.
them.
Show them.
So,
I wasn't really wild by the Justice League covers.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of really great covers.
Except for
No,
the
there
Jim
weren't.
Some
Lee
of
one.
them are good. Some
I
of
like
them are
this homage.
They're not bad covers, but it's like, it's fine if you want to just pick one, but there's not.
That's a badass cover right there.
I like when a book gives me like, oh man, it's like West Coast Avengers. There's a lot of good covers on that, and I'm like, I don't even know if I want to read West Coast Avengers, but
This is one of my favorite ones right here. The Wilkins.
Oh, that
Yeah.
looks good. Is that Watchtower falling out of the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the new Watchtower in the sky.
Mm.
I like
I
this
don't
game.
even-
Galman,
I don't even know what's going on there.
a lot.
Is she getting punched in the uterus?
Stop.
Look, go back to that picture.
Oh
You tell
my
me
God.
she's not getting punched in the baby maker.
Oh my God. We at Kingdom of Nerds do not condone the punching of any woman in their uterus.
It's just, and I know she's not, and I know the depth and everything, but the way it's layered on her expression, it makes it look like she's getting punched in the
Baby
baby maker.
maker.
Looks like you got punched in the baby maker.
I'm surprised there were no retail exclusives for this
Exclusives.
wall.
Pull up the West Coast Avengers covers because they are good.
Hold on, let me just
The Spider Woman cover on West Coast Avengers is beautiful.
West Coast. For the West Coast.
That's the problem with Marvel. They draw me in with a few hot covers, and I'm like, oh, but I don't even want to read this.
All right.
But I will anyway. Yeah, that's awful.
What is this?
Marvel loves throwing out
what the
these.
hell is that?
That's
Marvel loves
Marco
throwing
at
out
a
design
Michigan
variants.
con. Marco at a con.
Yeah,
Why is there a floating vest to the right
because
of
it's a design. It's a design
Yeah, they're
variant.
showing how
They
they
love
designed
to
it.
throw out a design.
That's the back of
variant
the
every now
vest.
and then.
That
Every now and
sucks.
then it'll be for a new character or something like that.
It looks like AI created this character.
It's bad.
No, it does. It looks like AI. Like, make me a new West Coast Avenger.
It
with
looks like
cowboy boots and a
it
vest.
looks like White Lightning.
White light.
Well, it does say Bolt on his belt buckle.
Bolt. What the hell? All right. Then we got that beautiful cover. Then we have the Ultron by Sandoval. We have the
There it
Jae
is.
Hung Lee
I
Virgin.
love that cover.
The great cover. Then we have the Adam Hughes foil. This looks horrible. I did not like this at all.
I was very confused by this one. I was like, what's going on? It's a very awkward pose. It doesn't look
It's an awkward pose.
fluid.
It's
It's
so weird.
it's odd.
I would not put this on a canvas in my room.
Mm.
And I do not like the depth of field.
It looks like she's more like an unfortunate person on fire instead of controlling the fire.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Like it's part of her
Someone
power.
get her a fire
It just
blanket.
It just looks like
Stop.
she's on fire and not
Stop, drop,
like,
and
part of
roll.
her powers. It looks bad.
Okay, we'll buy it, and if we
Except
see
for the
Hughes
hands.
come out to a convention, we'll get them to remark it and write "Stop, Drop, and Roll" on it.
Yes.
Yes. Hutch 2 starts in March. with Jeff Loeb writing and Jim Lee drawing the book. So, there's going to be a lot of variants for that book with Jim Lee drawing it. Let's see what else we have. We have this one, which is an homage to Dark Avengers. It's a good cover.
Yeah.
Then we have this one. I forgot what this is homage to.
I just couldn't believe how many covers they were putting out for West Coast Avengers. It's a great land, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we have the trade dress of this.
It even looks good with the trade dress. It's a great looking Virgin. This one was a very weird cover for a
this
ratio.
One.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
That's a ratio.
What the hell is? I don't even know what this is.
It's staring at a piece of art, which looked like it's supposed to possibly be a Rothko, but it's Iron Man's face.
Then we have this one.
I just find it crazy that they put out this many covers.
Everybody looks so angry in this.
They do all look pretty angry.
Then we have the Saturday morning.
And most of their Saturday morning variants have been ass and a half.
Yes. Trade dress. And then back
the Firestar with the trade dress isn't bad either. Just to pick up the nice Firestar cover.
All right. And now let's get to how much show do we have left? We don't have that much show left.
Not a lot of runway.
So I will do.
This is a giveaway.
Giveaway time. We'll be giving away that Wonder Woman Souza Micah.
All right, I got to get off the stream so I could get a chance.
Yeah, I got to get off the stream just doing this.
Sorry, that's too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot.
All right, where's the stupid tool? All
right, that cover there almost makes me want to get rid of Lois too.
Thank you.
That's how hot that cover is.
No shipping Wonder Woman and Superman. All right, not on this stream.
I would ship Wonder Woman with anything off of that cover.
Whew. All right, let's see who the winner is. Hashtag thanks. And the winner is it's something off the back wall. No, Ed, no. Joshua Davis, are you here?
15 seconds.
I accept this award on Joshua Davis' behalf.
15 seconds. Joshua. I'm gonna match you 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just in time.
Just in time, Joshua.
Nick in time. Congrats, Joshua.
Congrats,
we are all jealous of you. All jealous.
Hit me up on Instagram. You know, you've won so many giveaways. You know, I should have your address saved anyway. And the last book, what do I have to say? King Spot.
Oh my.
Stop, drop, and roll will get you further than duck cover.
Yes.
Duck cover. All right. Now, for all you retro video game fans, it's time for some retro video game graded sales. What the hell?
That's a game.
We have Warcraft. No, the intro with the intro slide. Warcraft Orcs and Humans VGA 80 near mint sealed for PC.
Wow.
On a CD-ROM from 1994, sold for $1,125.
I doubt some of these PC ones or even work on those early CDs ROMs. Like if you opened it up.
And it says on the cover, play head-to-head over a modem or network using just one copy. Ooh, cross multiplay. This is crazy. I don't remember when they stopped doing CDs for PCs. Been so long.
I think really what pushed digitally more, even more so than the main three, the
Little dial up.
Well,
But
something
I
for
think
the old heads out there.
Steam store that really pushed sales, and people really switched to digital after Steam.
Yep.
I think that's what really did it.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah, and you know, most computers don't come with CD-ROMs anyway now.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Very
Steam was
few.
the outlet
Good luck.
for that.
Good luck.
You know,
getting one.
it's funny when Apple got away from CD-ROMs and disk drives. Everybody was like, "Oh, what is Apple doing?" Then everybody followed suit 2 years later. No, no one cares about.
There's no CD-ROM drive. There's not DVD-ROM drive. There's nothing.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
Max, I'll give you a few dollars for high speed.
That guy just died recently, by the way.
Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever
really?
noticed that the calm female voices on the recordings sound just as bad, whether post-apocalyptic or before?
Mm. Next up, throwback. Secret of Monkey Island VGA 8.85 Nearman Seal, released in 1990 for PC by from Lucas Games, $1,875.
It's also because there's three reasons I think this sold so much. The game's decent. People love the game. It's a cult classic. Then you have the Lucasfilm, and it's not LucasArts because LucasArts was dissolved by Disney, but it says Lucasfilm Games. That was right at the beginning.
And there's great fat shaming.
Well, this is 1990.
As evidenced by the screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and sorry, this is not a disc. This is a 3.5-inch disc game. So what is it? Floppies?
Well, yes, even though it's the harder one. Yes, it's not the 5 1/4. It's the 3.5.
The hard one.
The hard discs.
3.5-inch floppy is the perfect term to describe people that would pay for this.
Oh, jeez. I've got an Toshiba laptop with a Blu-ray drive. Oh, it's been a long time since I heard the birth of porn sound.
One line at a time as it downloads?
Oh, God.
One line at a time.
All right, next up we have Wolfenstein 3D VGA A5.
Ooh, this one
Nearman Plus Seal, released in 92, sold for $2,750 off a 3.5-inch disc drive.
I don't know anybody that did not have this game bootlegged.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Graphics have come a long way in 32 years.
Dude, I used to play this on the computers in college.
But are the games any more fun than they were back then?
Not really.
This was a fun game. It was.
I'd still play this. I'd still play this right here.
I went to a new middle school that a school that just opened, and the teacher that was supposed to teach us like computer stuff and typing, he just let us play Doom and Wolfenstein and Descent all day long. We didn't learn anything. It was great having all your classmates just sitting by computers playing it.
When I was in university in the middle 90s, we a bunch of us guys, when we weren't going out playing football and shit, we used to go to the lab because the lab was open at night after for night classes and stuff. So the lab would be open till 10, 11 o'clock at night. So we would go to the lab around 8 o'clock in the evening, and we would LAN nothing but games like this, BattleTech, stuff like that.
Nice. All right. Next up, Maniac Mansion VGA 85 Plus, Nearman Plus, Steel, released 1987, sold for $3,750. Lucasfilm.
It's no Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, it's not Leisure Suit. Oh man.
Some of these old disk drives are really expensive. It's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, to play them?
To own them.
To own them.
Oh, you mean the ROM? I thought you meant like the
No, not the
computers with
ROMs.
no, the computers with the drives.
Oh,
It's harder to find one that still
Yeah.
works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
You have to Frankenstein a old box and bring it up.
and the granddaddy of them all, but not really, but Doom.
Doom.
85 Demon Plus, sealed, released in 1993, sold for $4,000.
If you play, if you get the monthly Microsoft thing for Xbox, the Xbox,
You mean the dying box? Go ahead.
the Xbox service thing, you can play all of the Doom games that have come out for free,
Oh, nice.
including this one on Xbox.
The dying box will always be known as the dying box.
It's
L-box.
not, no matter how much you PlayStation guys want it to die, it's not going to.
Max, cough, cough. Everything's an Xbox. Worst
Hey.
campaign ever.
It doesn't make sense, but it's actually a good thing. It's
Death
bad
box.
marketing, but having
What?
your library of games with you is a good idea. Everywhere,
Yeah.
Xbox is everywhere instead of everything is Xbox.
Until you cancel your subscription.
I'm not.
Exactly.
Well, PlayStation
I just
Plus
like
is
the fact.
anyway.
I just like the fact that I can play on PC or on the Xbox, depending.
Yeah, but a PC Game Pass is very limited compared to the actual Xbox Game
Well,
Pass.
yeah, definitely. The Xbox Game Pass has hundreds of games, and most of those games sit there for a year a lot of the time, and you'll get day and date games.
Not good ones anymore.
Well, like Texas Chainsaw did that last year in September.
That's the problem. They're not making any money off of games, releasing them on day and date for Xbox, unfortunately.
Yeah, they also did it with Starfield too.
But what's Starfield?
I still like the build a starship mechanic in that game. Okay, and it's getting DLC, so it's getting better.
My Xbox is holding up 3 of my PlayStation 5 games. And moving on, we have the comic market report, Joe's favorite segment. We have All-Star Comics number 8 from 1942, CGC 6.0, cream the off-white pages, sold for $60K. This is the origin and first appearance of Wonder Woman. There are only 211 graded, highest being a 9.4.
Wow.
This also has Adam, Dr. Fate.
Yeah, you got
Isn't that Midnight Man in the?
Spectre,
That's-
Sandman, Johnny Thunder, Dr. Midnight, and Starman.
That's Dr. Midnight and Starman in the Globe thing there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oof.
Golden Age.
60K, this could be yours.
Golden Age DC is tough. I mean, it's expensive. It is quite pricey.
The one thing I will say I've always loved about DC is the fact that like all the characters have legacies. Like you go from Golden Age to Silver Age to Bronze. There's always a Superman. There's always a Wonder Woman. There's always a Batman. There's always certain members of the Justice League, and it's like you can go back and look at the different ones and see how they progressed. Like the Alan Scott Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Has a lantern ring, but it's not part of the core,
same with Flash, and yeah,
it's the legacy thing that I like about that. That's really what I like about DC. But I think Marvel should have done something like that because Marvel's trying to make this sliding scale year thing work for their books, and it doesn't always work very well.
Matt's laying down on his
I'm in
couch.
turkey coma. I've been struggling. I need some caffeine.
He's doing the tryptophan 2-step.
I'm in
Next up,
turkey coma.
We have Batman number 11. CGC 9.4, off-white the white pages sold for 132,000. There are currently 317 graded. The highest being this 9.4.
What is the?
It's
This
only
is
a classic cover.
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
just
you
covered.
can't go wrong with any Golden Age Batman or Detective with Joker on the cover. Sells for ridiculous amounts of money.
It's a Joker and a Penguin appears. What does the label say up there? I can barely see it.
Oh, it's Joker, classic Joker cover.
Joker and Penguin
appearance, Fred Ray and Jerry Robinson cover.
Okay, all right, that's what I was trying to see there.
I don't like it as much as I like the Joker's Boners cover, but
my favorite one is the Adams cover in the 70s, the classic Adams cover, because I actually had that on a lunchbox when I was a kid in the 80s.
And next up we have Captain America Comics number 1 from Timely 1941. CGC 5.5 off white pages sold for 168K. There are currently 198 copies. There is actually a 9.8 of this book.
Wow.
Which is insane.
Why'd they need to make it so political?
Comics shouldn't be political.
Max.
Comics was never political. Wait, what?
Max, no. No, Max. No, Max, no.
Seems woke.
No, Max, no. Stop it, Max. Stop it, please.
Yeah, stop it, Max.
You're hurting me, Max. Stop it. Go into your turkey coma. Stop it.
And tell Kali to fart.
I really am. That was a
Kali fart.
I threw this on here for AOA. He's not
Claudia,
here.
that is not cool.
This is an often homaged cover. There is I think whether it just came out or it's coming out soon. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
There is doing an homage to this cover.
I actually watched something like this play out on the streets of Seattle. Yeah, a guy actually punched a real Nazi.
I think the Grassi's question. I think Christmas special and Ewoks, whatever, I've never seen.
I believe they were all have been canon. Yes,
the 2 Ewoks movies are really
great.
Good if you take them as just being Ewoks movies. If you try to add them like to the encompassing of Star Wars, it could work, I guess. But
I have my lumpy action figure back there.
Lumpa Waru. But the Christmas special has always been kind of hand waved away as not canon. So
next up,
but then again, they still talk about Life Day. So
we have Detective Comics 31, 1939, CGC 4.0 off white pages, sold for 174K. Classic Bob Kane cover. First appearance of the Monk and Julie Madison.
That's right. That's why I don't care so much about the villain, but the Julie Madison is.
And there's 107 graded copies. The highest being 9.2, I believe.
See, that's one thing that if I ever get the money to buy books like this, I would be collecting like Batman, the first appearance of Batman's girlfriends. Vicky Vale, Julie Madison.
I thought we were supposed to be nice to Nazis now because jeez.
You know,
great.
Degrassi, punch a Nazi. It's okay.
I think that changes after Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, there's some things that Skeleton Crew's. There's some things that Skeleton Crew is going to make canon that people are not going to be happy about.
I could care less. Let them tell their stories.
I'm looking forward to Skeleton Crew. It looks fun.
I enjoyed it.
Next up, we have Police Comics number 1 from Quality Comics 1941.
Classic man.
CGC 9.0 cream to off-white pages. Sold for 43K. First and origin of Plastic Man. First appearance of Phantom Lady, Firebrand, and Human Bomb. There are only 68 graded copies of this. Highest being a 9.4.
The fact that they found anything above a 5 is amazing with these comics, these quality comics, and like the Charleston stuff, before DC ate them. This stuff is hard to find.
Was
in
Plastic
high
Man
quality.
before Mr. Fantastic?
Yes,
Long before.
I didn't know that. Okay.
about 20 years before.
Yeah.
25 years, 23 years.
It's 23 years before. Yeah.
Yeah, God, I love Phantom Lady.
Yeah, Marvel.
Never
Wait a
even
minute.
heard of.
Wait a minute.
Never
No,
even heard of Phantom Lady.
22. 1941 to 1963 was the first Fantastic Four. So, yeah, 23 years. 22 years. Love the Freedom Fighters.
Freedom Fighters were good. Yeah, a lot of these smaller companies, Max, they got swallowed up by DC, and DC got the rights to the characters.
DC, but like the Plastic Man started in Quality Comics. Then you have like Captain Marvel, and the Marvel the Marvel
All the
family
Fawcett stuff.
started in Fawcett Comics. Then you had Blue Beetle came from Charleston.
Peacemaker
Came from Charleston. Like in the middle 60s, DC started eating these little comic book companies to get their characters. And that's why they ended up doing Crisis in the 80s, because they had swallowed so many tiny comic book companies that they had an overblown character list. So they did Crisis. They had too many worlds, so they wanted to shrink that down and everything
and
else.
Dollman. I forget about
Dollman's fantastic. Those old Dollman issues, there's great B stories in there with Bill Ward's Torchy, which are fantastic.
And a lot of this Golden Age stuff is fun, and I actually got to read some of this stuff because I had an uncle that had a bunch of Golden Age stuff back in the day.
I don't know if you guys remember that they did a Dollman movie back in the 90s with Tim Thompson. 13 inches with an attitude.
That's what they say about me.
Oh, bullshit.
What does that say about you?
Whoa, man.
13 inches with an attitude.
Put it on the table.
Co-starring one of our favorite Bad News Bears.
I would never do anything to get your channel.
No, Max. No, Gavin McGinnis, please, no. Please,
and they did Dollman versus Demonic Toys also.
Yeah, they did. Demonic Toys was so fun. Anyway,
it's so bad, it's so good.
So horrible. It's like Puppet Master. Puppet Master was so horrible.
Leave
it was
Puppet
good.
Master alone. All right, I love Puppet Master.
I
All
love
17 of them.
Outside of having no reasonable continuity with Puppet Master, if you watch all the movies.
I love the lore though. Toulon is an interesting villain. The Puppet Master, he's an interesting villain.
All right. Next up, we have Fantastic Four 48, 1966. CGC 9.8. White Pages sold for $66,000. This is the first appearance of Silver Surfer and a cameo of Galactus.
Yeah, Galactus appears on the last page.
Yep. And there are a total of 10,114 copies of this book graded.
And this is an awesome story for being Silver Age. So if you get a chance, give it a read. It's a 2-issue story at the coming of Galactus.
Yep.
You have a Galactus, yeah.
And you get some Kirby goodness.
Some amazing Kirby goodness.
That's why, correct. They didn't own the Marvels till 94.
Nope.
Licensed from 72. That's why Marvel was able to grab the name Captain Marvel and own the rights to the name.
Yep.
Yeah.
13-inch, man.
13. It's 13 inches around. It's a tuna can of death.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Moving on. Amazing Spider-Man number 1.
You'll never know, Thade.
CGC 8.0 sold for $43.2 thousand. The highest known graded is a 9.2. There are 5,005 graded copies of this book out there.
The first Spidey in the first Fantastic Four in a Spidey comic, an interesting story. And he tries to join the Fantastic Four, and it doesn't work out. But hey, he becomes a backup member.
First
so.
appearance of J. Jonah Jameson, Chameleon,
Mhm.
and the origin of Spider-Man retold.
Yep. Because he's talking to he's talking to Reed about it.
What the hell, Claudia? You too.
Issues of Venom.
Only you get that reference. People will
DC's
get
about
that.
to exercise a new claim to Captain Marvel. They should. They really should, because
Yeah.
I
Just
prefer
we don't need
Captain
to see
Marvel.
Captain Marvel in the Marvel Universe anymore.
We'll just call her Miss Marvel. Go back to calling her Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
You guys just hate Carol. I understand.
I actually like Carol.
I like Carol as Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I liked Carol during her time with the X-Men as binary. Okay.
That I didn't know, so that's something
I would have loved for Shazam to go by Cap. I agree. What is the joke? My girlfriend told me she wanted 13 inches and to hurt her, so I folded my in half and hit her upside the head with a brick. Oh, God.
Terry. Oh, this show. This is definitely not safe for children.
This is a family show.
No, it's not.
Right.
not anymore. Not anymore. It's not.
Warbird, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Warbird was fun, but binary is much better.
Showcase number 17, 1958, a 9.2.
Adam Strange.
Adam Strange.
5 pages, sold for $84K. Their total 403 rated. This is the highest graded book, a 9.2.
I still want this in my collection.
And this is
I have 19. I have Showcase 19, the second appearance. But
this book
is from the Henry Morrison collection.
A little collector's item here. Yeah.
This is a great Gil Kane cover.
Dude, the best part of the show, Krypton, is the fact that it had Adam Strange in it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Adam Strange fan.
Huh?
I love Adam Strange. It's one of my favorite characters.
An amazing character.
And the final book on the market report is a classic cover. Classic.
How classic is it?
Detective Comics
The Red Hood.
168, 1951, a CGC 7.0 off-white, sold for $19.2K. There are 209 graded, with a 9.4 being the highest graded known copy.
This is one of the first origins of the Joker.
First appearance of the Red Hood identity.
Yep. It's one of the origins for the Joker. And what did Joker say in The Killing Joke? I prefer my backstory to be multiple choice.
You're not wrong.
That red really pops on this cover.
Oh, I know.
Golden Age coloring was always just fantastic.
It's still 4-color, and they did stuff this good, man. Like, come on. Come on. So
and
good.
the final segment of the show. Well, not the final one. Here's some books. We're close to the final segment. Some comics you should be picking up this week for New Comic Book Day on the 27th.
Yes.
Some new comics, baby.
Yay! We have The Stitches, which is part of Joe's favorite universe at King Spot.
I can't keep saying enough about that whole universe they're building out there. So.
What is this? What
this is in this whole X Posse universe, the whole Execution Posse universe. You got the Stitches, you got Papa Duke coming out soon. You have Kill Town, Lipstick Clickers, and Night of the Cadillacs.
Oh, this is another part of the Lipstick Clickers stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. And we
Another one to add
have
to the list.
Justice League Unlimited #1, of course, is coming out.
Yeah.
And also, there's a backup story in this with Hush 2 Prelude. So Hush 2 starts in this book. Then we have Black Canary Best of the Best #1. And returning Batman Santa Claus Silent Night.
I'm not a huge fan of most of these covers.
What?
It was
They're not bad.
It was good last year when they did it.
Yeah.
Silent Night.
If you're not good, he's going to kick your ass.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it, Bob. I don't like it at all.
All right, now let's get to some FOC final order cutoff. Get to your local comic shops tomorrow or your favorite online dealers today to order some of these books at a discount rate because you don't want to pay full price for New Comic Book Day, folks. First up, we have Action Comics 1081, Mark Spears variant.
The hell is going on this cover? There's a bunch of dead folk.
Phantom
Bunch
Zone
of dead
Phantoms.
A bunch of dead folk.
Then we have Superman number 5, another Johnson
There's
variant.
another one.
It looks like somebody spilled coffee on this one. This is great. I love it.
Another advertisement variant. Make it look like it's worn in, you know.
I want those shoes.
You got the bouncy moon shoes. I had some of those
I
at one
want
point when I
those.
was a kid. I had a pair of those bouncy shoes when I was a kid at one point. They were dangerous as hell, but they were fun.
Black Canary, the best of the best, number 2. Lyrics Lee variant. Beautiful cover.
I love this woman's work. So good.
She's so good.
And she's
I
utterly
like it
adorable.
except for the face looks too anime.
And she
That's
makes her
supposed to be
style.
anime.
the best thing about her art is she makes her women thicker than a Snicker. Okay, I love that. Like
What'd you say?
That
You don't
girl's
get
got
any
some
chance though saying that word.
what, thicker than a Snicker. No, this
Be
is
careful saying the
come
second
on, you
part,
said it
babe.
again. All right, Power Girl 16, the Dodson variant.
You can see the blue window.
Dotson never lets me down.
Very great. Very
Boob
good.
window. Mommy.
Then we have Batman Off-World number 6, the 1 in 25 Qua incentive.
That is badass.
It's a badass cover. This is a
Yeah.
badass cover.
Is this an Elseworld story?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's getting added to the
This is
list.
by Jason Aaron was writing this. He jumped ship
Batman
from Marvel to come to DC.
Off-World. Okay.
And he's all in.
Then we have Harley
I like
Quinn
that one.
46, the Nakayama.
I'm indifferent about it.
I like it. Nice.
It's cute. I see you gotta wow me with Harley covers nowadays though, because there's just so many of them.
You know,
Yeah.
being that Fumara did the best cover of the year for Harley.
God, I hate that fucking cover. I love the artist. Just hate that fucking cover.
What cover?
Harley, I'll bring it up.
Scary Harley.
Ooh. Scare me.
It's
You know.
it's that like I need my Harley covers to be sexy.
Terrify me.
And that one just didn't
Oh.
hit the mark for me.
This one.
Oh, I don't like that either.
Oh,
She looks like like
hello.
Hobgoblin or something.
The whole
Hello.
artistic expression in this cover.
You guys do realize this woman is insane,
Swing
yes?
and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Like, you guys do realize this woman is insane.
not
yes?
They're
even
going
that
to be
she doesn't-
slabbed by doing reverse cowgirl.
Yes, but
That's
she's
what they want.
she's the insane girl that you want to take home from the bar, not the insane girl that you want to run away from at the bar. This is run away from.
This
Harley,
looks
not-
like all
I
those
run to
fair
both
use horror movies that have come out. Like when they do it,
This
it
is a
doesn't look like
brilliant
Harley.
cover.
Really?
First of all, I get in trouble for saying what I said, and he gets to say fair use. Anyway, let's move on.
Oof, beautiful cover. Beautiful cover.
I love it. It's great.
All right.
Shows her.
Then we have
psychosis.
Justice League Unlimited 2, the Chew variant.
Ooh, talk about Chew.
Look at those
Anyway,
thick thighs.
Chew likes them thick.
Thick,
He always
thick.
does.
This is what I'm liking about the DC covers. These women are thick, like they're supposed to be. They don't look like twigs.
I always like Chew's Wonder Woman. It's always good.
Then we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 3.
Oh wow!
The 1 in
Oh.
50 Ariel Diaz Virgin Incentive. This is an amazing cover. I
mama.
don't care about the trade dress. This cover right here is cover of the year. If this comes out this year, I think it comes out
Pardon me for a second, mommy. Anyway,
It'll be-
Mommy, what
mommy.
kind of show we running here? well, it's not worth a lot of money. Terry, it's only worth $300 raw.
It's only worth 300.
Only worth
You
300
know.
raw. I have it in a 9.8. Just saying.
Could be worth
It's
$1,000.
raw.
Doesn't make her any prettier on that cover.
You know,
That
you know,
CGC 9.8 makes it very pretty.
Yeah.
Bruce,
Yes.
we should have we should have a drop of Ramsey going, "It's raw." Whenever you talk about raw comics,
It's
raw.
effing raw, mate.
It's big raw, mate.
All right, then we get into X Factor number 6, the 1 in 50 Sowie
I
incentive.
like seeing Sally doing some
kinda
Marvel
like
stuff.
it.
That's
A
fun.
little
I kind of like it. It's a
like it.
little
Psylocke.
little Psylocke action. Well, actually, at this point, it's Captain
Britain, Betsy.
Betsy.
Then we have
So is she
Uncanny
still
X-Men
is
number
she still
8.
2 people?
Yes. 1 in 25 Bradshaw incentive.
It's good.
Bradshaw's always solid. It's just good, solid covers.
I think I will. I can.
Then we have Daredevil Unleashed Hell number 1, the 1 in 100
I
Swady.
hate it. I love Sway. He's a great artist.
I'm not liking
My
this cover,
God,
though.
start giving women a female face. The
Yeah, I
faces are always so manly. There's always something manly in the faces.
Some people
Throws
like a
me
little
off.
tough looking woman in their lives.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanna look
Yeah,
for the
but
monster.
Bruce, I've still got a face-to-face with this woman at some point. That's all I'm
I
saying.
like I said, he
Does it
does
really matter
he
at
does
this
some
point?
beautiful stuff. I love his work, but just man, sometimes the female faces are just a bit manly.
Max, you good? You look a little out of
Yeah,
it there, brother.
yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just sleepy.
He's doing the
I'm
two-step.
trying to hang on till the end of the show, and I'm gonna get some caffeine.
Then we have Sam Wilson, Captain America number 1, and 1 in 100 Clark incentive.
Ooh, Clark.
I like this cover.
Clark.
There's
Is
a lot
this
going on.
inspired by the movie?
It's a lot going on.
Probably.
No, I don't think it's inspired by the movie, but I think it's just a standalone story. Because
It's
Hulk
got
is
the
like
Red Hulk.
is like a bodyguard or something.
But it's got the Red Hulk and it's got Captain Falcon, so it's good.
It's
Storm
a
is
lot
there
going on.
too. I don't think she's gonna be in the movie.
Who?
Storm is at the bottom right.
See the blue eyes.
Storm, yeah, I know. I see.
Awesome.
Don't cool me.
Yeah,
And then we have Vampirella Holiday
Notion.
2024 number 1 and 1 of 15
Notion.
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 Then we have Vampirella Holiday 2024 number 1, 130 Chun incentive. Little
That's a Jay Lee, not John.
That's
That's
a Jay Lee.
Oh crap. Oops.
It's all
I
right.
wasn't the only one.
We're editing in real time. It's fine.
Yeah, it works.
And I don't like.
Hey, that's
where
the first mistake all stream, so I get a pass. Damn it, pass.
I don't-
It's cleared up in real time. No harm, no foul.
Can we talk about how that gremlin is in the wrong position for this lady?
It is a fun take on a Copper Tone homage.
Yes.
Yeah. But that demon's in the wrong spot for that lady. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Red Hulk has less screen time
Oh,
and Cap Ford and
no.
Null did it.
I hope that's wrong.
Wouldn't it be a thing if they just give him like what we saw in the trailers?
That would piss me off.
This is gonna piss a lot of people off.
If that's true,
Yes, all the
Degrassi,
Red
are you
Hulk fans
trolling?
out there.
Are you trolling?
I don't know that it's true.
No,
I'll have to wait till
but
it's in the movie.
Bruce, there's the Hulk
Does it
fans,
matter
and
if it's a good
and they
movie?
feel some of those Red Hulk scenes look cooler than the Hulk's been in years in the MCU.
Well, blame Kevin Feige for this choice.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm more excited about seeing the Thunderbolts than I am.
Yeah, I really am more excited for Thunderbolts.
You just crushed my spirit, Degrassi. by saying
That, and I'm looking forward to the animated stuff.
I'd rather watch
coming out this
Craven
year.
than both those movies.
The animated stuff that's coming out looks pretty cool. I still love What If. I don't care what anybody says. And Marvel Zombies looks like it's gonna be cool. All 6 episodes of it.
And we have
what's up?
Vicarious number 3 to 1 in 10 Pinocchio.
Yeah, isn't that a pretty Pinocchio? It's
Very pretty.
He's doing all the covers on.
So good.
I think he's doing all the covers on Vicarious because he's done.
One thing is,
1 and 2.
Where is it? I know I have it somewhere.
Vicarious. What is
What
the
they
story
think about the
Joe?
series?
I have no clue. I haven't picked.
The comics
have
are like
books coming,
this.
but I haven't read them.
Wow.
Oh my, that's pretty.
See the difference?
Yeah,
Wider.
they're magazine sized. Yeah,
Well, that's Vicious
That's
Circle, isn't it?
Yes.
is that part of that's Vicious Circle? You said.
Yeah,
That's Vicious Circle.
which is optioned, by the way, and I believe Kugler's attached to it.
Oh, look
Have
at
you-
this.
Look who
Green
decides
Hulk
to
and
turn up.
Resident Red Hulk. What's
Here
up,
in
Nick?
Florida. He's in Mexico, hiding out, messaging in the chat.
What's up, Sticks?
Blame Kevin Feige's coke dealer. Oh my god.
Kevin Feige doesn't have to have a coke dealer anymore. He imports the shit.
Still need somebody to tell it to him. Bandito stick. Then we have Monsters #1, the third print, the telephone variant. There's a third print coming. And the beautiful 1 in 20 Nightmare on Elm Street homage.
Oh wow, you don't have to wake up screaming. You won't wake up at all.
This
Oh
is
wow.
already going above ratio. People are selling this anywhere between $70 and $90 pre-orders.
Yep.
Then we're almost done, Max. Rogue Savage Land #1 is coming.
I want this one.
Cover A.
Oh my god.
Nice, Carrie
The
Andrews.
Hughes.
I love the Hughes on this one.
I love them all.
That's a good Hughes cover.
Bradshaw variant.
I like that Bradshaw.
Animation variant.
Of course, they're doing an animation variant. Of course.
The cover A and the Hughes is the best of these four. There's something about Bradshaw's face I don't like.
I don't mind it because he gave her a little extra in the back.
She's got a nice little
Size
caboose
are the
there.
same size as like calves almost.
She's got a nice caboose.
We don't body shame here.
Exactly. Exactly. We don't body shame here.
Then we have, what do we have? The Dotterman variant. The Lozano incentive 1 in 25. The 1 in 50 Alpina. And the 1 in 100.
It's your JTC. People go crazy for a JTC cover.
Yeah.
I actually like that one.
Really
That one's pretty cool. It's kind of anime style.
It's Campbell. People love
Still
Campbell.
blows my mind that Pinocchio went from Liefeld's ghost pencil to the exceptional artist he is today.
It was a 30-year arc. So
Everybody getting the Pinocchio pop kill.
no, I have so many, and don't forget the still freeze
What's
ratio.
That from King Spot?
No, it's I think Matt Cave is doing. Yes, the Pinocchio is it's already my favorite cover of 2025.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, which one?
The Pop Kill one,
Ah.
Pinocchio cover. And the still freeze ratio is also very nice. But yeah,
Then we
Pinocchio is-
have
Pinocchio, easy cover of the year candidate, early dark horse candidate for cover of the year for Pop Kill.
New Champions #1. Cover A. Medina. Momoko.
There's your MRS.
Vecchio.
Is this literally like the Young Avengers? They call them new champions now.
There's always been the Champions line,
Yeah, there's
which
always
is
been
the
a
younger
There's always
people,
been
and
a
then they've also
Champions
had the Young Avengers as well.
Is that Speed?
No.
Who's on this team? I don't recognize
These
any
are
of
all,
those.
a lot of these are new
there's-
characters.
That weird Ghost Rider derivative, Moon Knight derivative, Amaranth, who is going to be Scarlet Witch's apprentice. Oh, God. What a horrible fucking team up of fucking characters.
Then we have
It'll be like those always are. It's like one character will come out of that and be worth a shit.
Vincentini variant, the 1 in 25 Baldari incentive,
I love Baldari covers. Baldari
the
covers
1
are
in
great.
50 Besh, and the 1 in 100 Art Germ. Oof,
That's a great Amaranth.
that's a great Amaranth cover.
Ooh, I like that.
Hey, Crazy Joe.
What's
Steve
up,
from the
Joe?
movie Mother Jugs and Speed. No. Carrie Andrews is very underrated.
He's fantastic, and whoever
All
does
right.
the coloring on his stuff is great too. That's really brought a pop to his work.
So we have come to the last giveaway of the night. So make sure you typed in hashtag thanks for the giveaway if you want to be entered. And the last book of the night, pretty sure everybody knows what it is by now. From great artist and writer Mark Spears, Monsters #2, the mislabeled Dark Shadow variant.
Mm.
So I'll give it another 5 seconds, then I'll roll it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Mad Max.
All I was doing was make sure you put hashtag thanks in there as I was telling people to do that.
Who in the chat do you want to give it to, Max?
He's not happy.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm trying to think. Show the cover one more time. I want to look one more time. I'm thinking. Oh, it's Monsters. Huh. All right.
He wants to give it to Jax for movie craziness and entertainment.
I'm thinking of Styx gave me a TV. I got my friend Crazy Joe there. I got Lords of Brooklyn. It's very hard. And there's Cheeseman. I was actually going to give it to Cheeseman, but he said, Max, no. So no, I'm not going to have the Cheeseman. Does the Grassi's been on my channel a few times lately? Does the Grassi like the color comics? The Grassi, you want it? The Grassi, if you want it, let me know. I'm thinking of you or Styx or Joe. Is he in there still? Oh, wow, Styx is really begging for it. I got to give credit for that. All right, Styx. Sorry, Degrassi, too late. Styx asked for it. Give it to Styx, boy.
Fine, Styx gets it. He just has to come and get it.
And then you got to be on the show again, Styx, because I see your game here. I show up in the chat, so I get the comics.
Yeah, I see that, Styx.
Hey, Zombie, what's going on? You just missed like 4 giveaways. Let me rehash the giveaways. What was given away today? Was 4 books? 4 books. First giveaway went to Jeffrey Sato. He got the all-in special with the first appearance of Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Nerdy Geek got the G.I. Joe 1 in 10. Nakayama. Joshua Davis got the Absolute Wonder Woman. So the Micah foil.
Really jealous of that one.
And Max won Monsters 2, but he gave his away to Sticks Boy.
And I've got to show something before we wrap up.
What are you gonna show? What do you got there?
Absolute Superman.
Oh, the Jim Lee. Yay.
The Jim Lee cover, baby.
Nice. Please thumbs up the video. Like, comment, tell your friends, check out Max's channel, Movie Madness Entertainment. Check out Taladia's channel, Taladia Plays. You can find Stade on Instagram and X. You can find Joe on Renovision. You can find him here. You can find him on Instagram, and he does have a YouTube channel where he shows off covers that
What
he
is
likes.
that there?
What?
Executives?
My Executies?
What the heck is that?
That's from Tomb. Tomb is a fantastic artist, and I don't know if he still does, but he used to. He used to make these. He used to make this. It's all original art. All original art.
I could tell.
And every week he would just give these away.
Okay.
It was always fantastic. Fun guy.
Tomorrow night, we'll be back with Monday Madness, your one stop for all movie news, rumors, speculation, and bad takes from most of the panel except for me.
Oh yes, because you're free of bad takes, Bruce.
Yeah, of course I am. Free of bad takes.
Notice the sarcasm in my voice.
Then back for Tuesday for the Power Hour with me and Max. I hope. I don't know.
I hope too, because my family's playing all kinds of stuff. The reason I was a few minutes late, well, she made an amazing turkey and everything, and I'm like super tired. But then she's like, take all this stuff and take it to your sisters. So I have a bunch of stuff to take over on my sisters and do a few other things. But I think I'll be fine because I gotta get the car empty so I could go do other things this week. My family always does that to me. My car is never empty. It's always like, take this and take this here. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, Max, that's every family.
Tomorrow, Joe. Wednesday, Thursday, probably there will not be a show. I don't know if anybody's streaming on Thanksgiving night.
I probably will.
Then Friday over at Renovision for the qualified with me, Joe, Dom, Sticks Boy, and Jedi. We will be doing the official launch with Mark Spears of his new Kickstarter, Monsters and Werewolves. What was the name of it, Joe?
I'm trying to remember what the name of it is, but he's going to be launching it on Friday. It's a continuation of the Monsters line in the Monsters universe.
So we will have Mark Spears on the panel talking about his new Kickstarter. So everyone that missed out on his first Kickstarter, you'll be able to get into this next Kickstarter. It is called Thank You Sticks, Monsters and Werewolves, a continuation of Monsters universe. So make sure you're there at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. There might be giveaways, there might be games, there might be something going on. So let me just post the link for anyone. You can watch it on Renovision. You can watch it on my channel, Kingdom of Nerds. But I want everyone to, if you haven't subscribed to Renovision, where some really good content, some toys, Star Wars show. You can watch the Old Man Show on Fridays. You can watch
see all the spicy covers that I buy.
Yes.
And sometimes get in trouble for.
What are you gonna do?
And there's always some content every day being dropped on Renovision.
And Styx's trivia, yes.
And Styx's trivia. Kill me now. Kill me now. Oh, since Styx is here.
Every day. Kill me now.
Styx Boy is here. I just happen to have this laying around.
Oh no. Thank you, Styx.
So thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Taladia. Thank you, Tate. Thank you, Joes. And we are out of here.